Hi there, this is Lori Edge-Hughes of FourLeg Rehab Incorporated, your place for online canine rehab education. So I am doing another video blog, and this one is all about staying sane and what you can do as a canine rehab person during this crazy time that we're in. I'm seeing my glasses. Okay, we'll just do this. So, anyways, I am shooting this. I will upload it and we'll go from here. So, I'm kind of in my kitchen. You can see, yeah, old dated cabinets and white fridge appliances. There you go, real life. Not so glamorous. Anyways, so I have written some things down, which means, oh, there you go, my mother just updating me. Hi, honey, I'm fine. Yep, hope you're home. Everybody's fine. Okay, that's good. Mom is, well, she's actually been good now. She was like a 14-year-old girl at the beginning of this, going, I'm fine. I can go wherever I want. I'm fine. I'm like, Mom, let me know if you need anything. No, I'm fine. So anyways, now she is, because she's over 70, keeping herself in the house and texting me to let me know she's okay. So finally sunk in. Anyways, so what can you do right now during this whole COVID-19 crisis? So I have found a couple different resources with some different stuff, and this all kind of started because I had read this post by a practitioner, an ACPAT practitioner in the UK, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this as my vlog post. So first off, things that you can do right now specifically regarding COVID-19. So obviously all the stuff we're all being told, one, to protect others, social distancing, wearing a mask, if they're saying that's not really, anyways, up to you. Washing your hands properly, 20 seconds, right? The way that you should be doing it. 30 seconds, isn't it? Or 30. Covering when you cough or sneeze, washing and disinfecting surfaces, right? So kind of duh. If you are still seeing patients, have a protocol of how you are doing things. So have hand sanitizer or Clorox or Lysol wipes available. So we have some at our counter and in each treatment room. Okay, that's good. That's good. You're fine, Mom. And we've gotten her jobs to do, so she's done those. That's what the other boop 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 is about. She's made ear tags for the cows. So you have all of those available so clients can use, and so you have the ready access to them. Minimize your contact with the clients, so you can either be providing your services by having the clients drop off their patients, which a lot of the vet clinics are doing. For us, and I guess maybe this is a Canadian thing, we don't tend to have patients dropped off. We have the owners there because we kind of need them to hold the dog. So anyways, if you are doing that, then try and kind of keep a distance, I say a dog's length away. So, typically what they're saying is 6 feet or 2 meters. I saw this cute post that the Newfoundland Fanciers Club said, a Newfoundland away. You should be a Newfoundland away. So I thought that was kind of cute. And also with that is, to create, I don't know, I'm likely jumping here, but create a protocol as well for the clients so that you are screening your patients before they come, to make sure that nobody has been traveling, nobody who's feeling ill is coming in. We have that on all of our appointment reminders at the bottom, basically saying this is our policy. As well, the policy is you don't come in. You are going to call from the parking lot. We will let you know when it's safe to come in or whatever. We don't want anybody in our waiting room. We took away the chairs because even though we said that, the first day, we still had some people coming in, so we took away the chairs. In addition to that, we put chairs in front of our reception so that when people went to go or pay, they weren't right up there at reception. So we've got chairs there, the sign that says social distancing, the little payment thing is farther out so that reception doesn't have somebody right on them. So everybody kind of, these are our protocols and our plans to minimize the distance between us and the clients. If you're able to treat outside, that's kind of hard in Canada, but I know there are a lot of equine practitioners that are still working. Certainly I've seen that in, through the ACPAT group, because you can stay a distance away. So a lot of the equine side is still fully operational. And if you live somewhere without snow on the ground, you could maybe do that with dogs as well. Okay. As well, can you consider telehealth strategies for follow-up appointments, using things like Zoom or Skype or Uber conference, FaceTime or WhatsApp, that you might be able to progress exercises or show range of motion, especially if you have a dog that you can say, okay, here's my dog and this is what I want you to do. Okay, so you can do something like that. And or maybe, some simple massage or manual therapies, things like joint distractions or tail pulls, that sort of thing. And also check out exercise prescription platforms like FourLegExercise.com. Make a policy of no cash payments, so you're not touching things that other people have recently touched, so plastic only. Create protocols and educate your staff. So what we are doing is basically following every client out. So it's like, okay, let me escort you out, and that way I get the Lysol wipes. I have wiped everything in the room that, one, I have touched and they have touched. I do the doorknob, open the door with my Lysol wipe both sides of the doorknob, and then essentially we ask them to go take the dog right to the car. They can come back in to pay or call from the parking lot and give us their credit card information. We can put it in that way. But they basically get followed out, Lysol wiping them all along the way. As well, we've all staff is kind of aware, and so everybody is just super anal retentive about wiping everything that they have ever touched. So the pin pads for the credit cards, those are wiped down. They likely get wiped down 3 times after every patient has touched them, because everybody who comes along with a Lysol wipe is wiping down everything. And then I am always I'm wiping down the laser, the shockwave, tables, chairs, doorknobs, the carts, anything that was in the room there that when the owners were there that an owner might touch or I might touch there afterwards. No human contact, so no hugs and things like that, which that's easy enough to do. I know there are a number of human physio clinics that are still operating, so it is a personal choice as to how you feel you can mitigate the risk. My human clinic I did shut down just mostly because staffing, it was going to be hard to keep it open and dog patients as well, so I closed the human clinic. Daily sanitizing of surfaces otherwise. So then like your bathroom handles, actually when anybody goes into the bathroom, it's like we are like, we're there with a Lysol wipe, door handle, doorknob, toilet flusher, taps, all of that. So everything kind of gets wiped down if anybody ever goes into our washroom. And we've got the staff going into the back washroom only. So those are kind of like a standardized, and everybody is good. Like, so if you've got a Lysol wipe and you've just wiped down the terminal, everybody's like, well, my Lysol wipe still has juice on it. So everything is getting wiped down like maniacally. So you're sanitizing. So like I said, the wipes are good. You can also use bleach and water. And I have read 2 different recommendations, 1 to 10 bleach to water, or even 1 to 100. So you can still have a disinfecting component with that. So 1 to 10 I think sounds good. What they don't tell you is you should make a new batch every 24 hours, right? So don't leave it sitting and thinking it's going to be fine. every 2 hours is good. Wash your hands also before using anything in your common area, like your kitchen. So before, whatever, even putting your food into the microwave or making coffee, making tea, sitting down at the table or anything. So that is where we have our little pot of water and bleach, so that anybody goes in there, it's like, hey, water and bleach, wipe off the table, wipe off the chairs. I am maniacal about doing the microwave and the cabinets as well. So doing that on a regular basis, and use paper towel for drying. So if you have towels, out they go, use paper towels so it's disposable. Now for protecting yourself, social distancing, obviously. Wash your hands thoroughly and often, and avoid touching your face as I'm doing this. So, but you think your double chin is okay. I'm kidding. Okay. Now, your last line of defense, that really should be your first line of defense, is your own immunity. And I think this is super important that people are paying really good attention to their own health. Good nutrition, so healthy plants, fats, and protein. Okay, not sugar and carbs and wine and ice cream and all of that. So better off to be healthy food. Okay, your lots of colors of the rainbow in those fruits and vegetables. Stay hydrated, lots and lots of water. Rest, that means breaks and sleep. And I got to tell you, because I have been so exhausted this week and I'm pulling a lot of extra shifts to cover. Last night I slept for 10 hours. Oh my goodness, and I feel so good today. Let's see, sunlight, get sunlight on your skin and on your eyes, closed eyes as well. So you can also use the red lights or infrared sauna, any of that sort of thing, but get light on your skin and ideally sunlight, okay? Fresh air, get outside, go for walks in nature. Deep breathing outside, all that is good, and love, affection, and connection. So, staying in touch with people, not necessarily going out and doing things with people, but if you can connect in other ways, or with your family, having fun stuff at home. I threw in another one here and said supplements. So a lot of what I've read, and actually I was supposed to be taking a course next weekend in Vancouver. They did not cancel that course until Tuesday. Wednesday. I canceled myself out of that course on Monday, just this past week, because I'm like, I kept waiting for them to cancel. Finally, I'm like, dudes, I am not flying in an airplane to flippin' Vancouver. Anyways, so the whole point of the story is the instructor is a naturopath, and he had put up some of his recommendations for staying healthy and supplements. And so from that, he recommends vitamin D, a minimum of 4,000 international units, okay, up to 10,000. So you really should be, I take 4,000 on a regular basis. And I think I am taking 8 to 10 right now. Vitamin C, the minimum is 2,000 milligrams, up to a maximum of 10 grams, or to bowel tolerance. That sounds fun. So I'm doing 4,000 milligrams of vitamin C right now. And then the others to consider, elderberry, quercetin, oil of oregano, black seed oil, which is kind of a turmeric or curcumin derivative. And I will tell you, I put the oil of oregano in the black seed oil, and I put in water and I chug it, and it is the vile. But anyways, and probiotics. Okay, so there's likely other things that are good for immune boosting, but things to definitely think about and add into your system. Okay, now I have permission to share this from the ACPAT physio, Joe Paul. So if I've got any of my UK physios listening, it's like, oh, yay, we all know Joe. She's fabulous. So she had put this up on the ACPAT Facebook page, which I'm on. Um, and I asked if I could share this and give her credit because I thought this was brilliant. And she just basically penned it, or rather typed it, just as a, hey guys, we're going to get through this. And I thought it was fabulous, so I asked if I can share it. So here we go. So it starts. Foot and mouth year, which was 2001, saw similar challenges for equine practitioners, and most of us survived. We didn't have the social media opportunities we have now, so a few thoughts, maybe you might find something useful below. Don't panic. Use the time to strengthen your business. Work out your basic costs for a week or a month and relate them to how many clients you need a week to cover them. We get paid fairly well, so maybe not as many as you think. Try to convert as many large yearly costs to monthly installments. So, and especially if you are looking at right, your big monthly lump of insurance, for example. Okay, make do with the kits that you have. Keep the funds you were going to invest for your basic costs. So if you were going to buy a laser this year, well, maybe you hold off. Or if you thought, wow, I need a new whatever, maybe time to hold off. Okay. Prepare for a year of reduced business. A year. Realistically, it'll be next year before owners will be willing to bring their horses back into full work. So I think this is smart because that was back in 2001, and it was like, you know what? Prepare for a year. This is going to hurt for a year. Don't fall on your sword until necessary. Be guided by the current scientific information with best practices, but don't go beyond what's required. Don't kill your business at this point in time when there are strategies that you can be doing. Okay? You can revamp your business plan. You can revamp your website. You can review your documentation system. So then, and in that regard, there's a lot of different online tools. We use Practice Perfect. A lot of people use Jane for their appointments, for their taking notes, all of that sort of thing. So now might be a good time to do that free 30-day trial. You don't need to commit to paying anything until things are back. Well, don't commit to paying to anything until things are back to normal, but it might be a good time to do the trial. Research potential clients or referral sources to approach when things get back to normal. If you have time to offer, you could help at your local vet practice if they are short-staffed. For example, reception or the vet techs. Write articles for magazines. Make resources for your clients, for example, exercise sheets with pictures, or put information posts up for your clients. Contact your clients or local riding clubs and offer online webinar or Skype talks. You might not earn anything, but you could continue to build your business, and when everything comes back to normal, you still have a relationship with your potential clients or your existing clients. Offer a 4-week training program bespoke to your existing clients and perhaps Skype consults for 30 minutes. Charge half your normal fee, repeat every 4 weeks. And I have also said, well, charge your fee that it would take. If this was a half hour of your time, a half hour of your time. So I'm just throwing that in as a contrary viewpoint that I had heard. But if we know everybody is hurting, then why not charge half? It's better than getting nothing. It's better, and you're showing that you have empathy as well. Share any good ideas you have to help other ACPAT members survive the next few months. If you can, offer clinical education for students. Hire out your electrotherapy kits to clients if you can assess appropriately. Monitor with Skype and pictures. And make yourself known to local NHS managers, which is the National Health Service. Which, anyways, if you think you may need some locum work. So that's right for the physios who, if we have to, I guess we can treat people. If you think you might need some locum work. And they may very well be looking for some temporary help. And the final word was, don't panic, this will pass. Okay? And I think those were really great words. If you have, and then a couple other thoughts in here, if you have extra time, if you are the business owner, you can work on things like creating your operations manual, your systems, and your marketing plans. You can do your online learning or reading books or papers that have been piling up. Limit your social media and the doom and gloom out there, the doom and gloom time, right? I started saying Facebook should be called Freak Out Book right now. You've got personal time, so hey, maybe you look at what hobbies would you like to do more of. Get into yoga, meditation, cooking, reading, art. So maybe you use this time for you, okay? Create an online course, video, ebooks, blogs, a manifesto, handouts, information packages, things that you can use later on. And you can also use the time to do social media scheduling and planning. So Facebook has a great, they're publishing tools. They will let you publish things for a long time out. On my Canine Fitness Center page, I always do a Monday morning cartoon, and I have those scheduled to come out way in advance because, well, I see a lot of cartoons, so I use them for FourLeg, and then I use them for Canine Fitness Center, so I have them all scheduled out so that I can get them off my desktop because that's where they otherwise sit. So you can do any of those things. For the staff, have them write blogs or vlogs, right, which are video blogs like this. Prepare lectures or courses to educate pet owners or referral sources. Write articles for magazines. Make contact and offer your services for free. One thing might lead to another, okay? Catch up on paperwork. If staff does the social media planning, then they can do that as above. Reach out to clients. How are they doing? Engage on social media. Ask questions. Do Facebook Lives. Give content. And again, that is a building strategy. And also then staff can help with the creation of systems documents as well. Okay? And there was a great little, I guess it's a meme that's been going around that you look at, I cannot control if others follow the rules I cannot control if others follow the rule of social distancing. I cannot control the actions of others. I cannot predict what will happen. I cannot control others' motives. Can't control how others react. Can't control how long this will last or the amount of toilet paper in the store. But what you can control, okay, and so therefore these are the things you need to focus on, are your positive attitude, how you will follow the recommendations and the guidelines for health, right? Your own social distancing. You can control turning off the news, limiting your social media, finding fun things to do at home, and your kindness and grace. So there you go. I hope this helps you a little bit during this time of chaos, maybe gives you some ideas, some hopes, some thoughts. Anyways, we will get through this, everyone, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks.